How's it going, guys? It's Isolate here, bringing you the team builder for UBC Season 4, Week 1. So Week 1, we're going up against the Boston Beedrills, as you can see on the screen there. So yeah, as you can see, I just put their team on the bottom there. Didn't really think that I had to do much of a layout or anything, but I hope that doesn't distract too much from what we're trying to do here. But yeah, that's his team. So yeah, this is a Showdown League. If you didn't watch the draft recap like 2 or 3 weeks ago or whatever it was, you can go back and watch that briefly if you want. But yeah, we built this team of 6 to take on whatever combination of 11 he wants to bring, and that's his team on the bottom. I'm just gonna go over each thing individually, just to describe him. Tapu Bulu was his first pick, very powerful grass type, probably the hardest hitting grass type ever. Because with the grassy terrain, with the choice band, Wood Hammer is just doing insane amounts of damage to anything. Unfortunately, it didn't get Play Rough or anything like that for its fairy typing, but it does get Stone Edge, does get Superpower, does get Leech, Bulk Up, um, things like that. So could be very threatening. So anyway, next up is Heatran. Heatran is also very annoying because I don't know, it's really powerful. It handles my fortress very well. It can switch in on Weavile. It can do some damage to Aromatisse, things like that. Things on my team it can really match up well against. But yeah. So next up is Mega Gyarados. Mega Gyarados is actually really scary because if it gets a Dragon Dance up, if I don't have the proper things to deal with it, I'm just gone. I'm pretty sure it has to bring it because the Intimidate is so nice for my team. Plus, it is it's just really, it's a lot more specially bulky than people think. It has a lot of special defense once it Mega Evolves, and with that Intimidate, it's gonna be able to lower the opponent's attack as well before it Mega Evolves at least. And it gets Dragon Dance, it gets Taunt, it gets things that I don't like. So there you go. Next up is Komodo, the pseudo legend for 7th gen. A lot of people, were a bit judgmental about it coming into the gen, like competitively, and like they didn't like the design too much. But Dragon and Fighting is a very daunting offensive typing. It's 4 times weak to Fairy, but at the same time, it does get Poison Jab. So we gotta watch out for that thing. I do think he's gonna bring it, even though I have a Weavile and a Mega Medicham. I think it's too good for him not to bring it. So that's my opinion. Next up is Galvantula. Obviously, Sticky Webs are a thing. He could run Choice Scarf if he wants to outspeed things. He could run Choice Specs. He can do some things with Galvantula, but yeah, we're gonna try to keep the hazards off the field, of course. Next up is Chansey. He might bring it, but again, Mega Medicham and Weavile are just so solid that I mean, he could bring it to try to status things and take on my specially offensive Pokemon, but at the same time, if he doesn't bring it out, it would make sense, because I can set up with on it and kind of take advantage of it. So next up is Frostlass, which is really the only real counter to Mega Medicham, because I mean, other than Claydol, because I initially had Ice Punch on this Mega Medicham, but I changed it to Sub. But we'll get into this after this. So anyway, Frostlass, faster than Mega Medicham, can Shadow Ball and hit it really hard. It can set up spikes, it can debond. I believe it gets taunt as well. So pretty cool pick on his end, in my opinion. Next up is Kamala, doubling up on the normal types, actually tripling up on the normal types. But yeah, definitely a status absorber with Comatose. It doesn't get status at all, which is actually incredibly useful. It's got really good attack stack, it's rapid spin, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. Next up is Tentacruel, another especially bulky Pokemon on his team. Yeah, he could bring it if he wants. I wouldn't be surprised if he did bring it. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't bring it, but just one of those things. Next up, Licky, which is the thing that I wanted so badly, but he sniped it from me and I had to pick up Liepard, but it's fine. I don't think he'll bring it, but of course it could happen if he really wants to. But yeah, so that's that. So Anyway, last but not least, he's got Claydol. It can rapid spin, it can set up stealth rocks, it can set up screens. The number one thing, the number one reason why I think he'll bring it is because it's the only real thing that can take a hit from Mega Medicham. You know, because I do have that poison jab. Um, for Tapu Bulu, I have pretty much everything else gets hit super effective, other than Galvantula, but you know, Galvantula's gonna die to any hit anyway from this thing. Um, and yeah, and then Frostlass is gonna die to Zen hit, but no problem without the Focus Sash, of course. So yeah, this set for Mega Man Champions 2 is EV'd to outspeed Komo-o, max speed Komo-o. Gotta make sure that thing doesn't get a D-dance up either, but you know. So yeah, I put sub on this thing instead of Ice Punch because you know, I'm probably not gonna be able to beat Claydol one-on-one anyway, even with I mean maybe with the Ice Punch, but you know, even if he does bring Claydol, I have answers for it, so we should be good there. And I really want to be able to set up on things because he's gonna have to. I'm gonna force switches with this prophecy. Once Gyarados is Mega Evolved, it's not gonna have that Intimidate. He's not gonna be able to switch in with it, so I can just sub up on Komo-o. Once I know it's not Scarf, Tapu Bulu. Once if he thinks slash knows I have Poison Jab, he's probably gonna want to switch, unless he has the Kebia Berry, which I have to watch out for. But yeah, he's gonna want to switch with the Heatran. He's gonna want to switch with the Chansey, the Tentacruel, the Licky Licky, and the Komala. So you know, I just felt like High Jump Kick was a bit unnecessary because I'm taking damage from the substitute. I'm going to be able to Drain Punch and get some health back. And yeah, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weaknesses to fighting, and 1, 2, 2 weaknesses to Psychic, and then a weakness to Poison, obviously. So, yeah, we're definitely really good matchup with Mega Medicham in this battle. So, yeah, next up is Cortana, our Weavile Life Orb with Icicle Crash, Knockoff, Low Kick, Sword Stance. I didn't really think that Ice Shard was needed in this matchup. Like Ice Shard really doesn't hit anything anyway. And you know, I might change it. Why do I have max speed? I'm probably gonna change this, but not right now. I might change this also to Ice Shard if I really think it's necessary. It's just for like a last resort if I need to take out the Komo-o if it starts setting up. That could be a thing. And really, what am I gonna? I'm not really gonna set up on much, am I? I guess I'll change this to Ice Shard. I think it makes the most sense. I'm just gonna change it right here because you know that priority is definitely nice. Also, if I need chip damage on Mega Gyarados, even though it's not much chip damage, you know, chip damage is chip damage. So. But you know, mainly for that Komo, if it sets up, at least I'll be able to hit it with the Ice Shard. And I'm going to change the EVs. You know what? I'm just gonna change it right now. What is this? 196. Okay, okay. Oh, oops, what? 296. Sorry, 296. Jeez, I really don't need to put much in this thing at all to. Wow, hold on. 296 outspeed Komo-o. I don't think I'm gonna be able to outspeed Komo-o at +1. So I think that's. Oh yeah, Frostlass. Never mind. I have to outspeed Frostlass. So I'll do that later, but you know, not gonna mess up the video just for it. But yeah, I'll gotta make sure to do that. So next up is Chrome, our Fortress. Now I need this thing to be able to toxic set up sweepers like that. I mean, Tapu Bulu, I can really just take any hit from that thing. Mainly, excuse me, mainly the Licky Licky. Now, I mean, Licky Licky does get Sword Dance, but you know, it could run it. Who knows? So I can toxic that thing. I can also toxic the Gyarados. If it starts to set up, I can toxic the Komo if it starts to set up. I have Rapid Spin to get rid of the Sticky Webs and Stealth Rocks if he wants to set that up. I have Stealth Rocks of my own to try to get chip damage on his mons. And then I just have Gyro Ball for chip damage on anything. Obviously, Heatran switches in every time. So full switch would be cool. But at the same time, you know, I have, you know, switches for that thing anyway. Or I have one, but you know. So anyway, next up is Gloria. I ended up having Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Sucker Punch, and Super Power. But I ended up just going fully physical because first of all, I'm gonna be able to hit the Tentacle harder if I go physical, because unless it runs physically defensive, but even if it does, Earthquake's still gonna be doing, naturally more damage than Earth Power to Tentacle, because Tentacle is way more specially bulky than it is physically bulky. And yeah, with this, we just get to, instead of going mixed and having to split our EVs, we get to just go all in one, and then, give ourselves a nature that doesn't lower one of our defenses, instead of, if we were to go mixed. So I just felt like, there wasn't much of a reason to go mixed. The team is pretty um, physically defensively weak, if that's how you're supposed to say it. But yeah, this is the set. I don't know how much I'm really gonna be able to do with this thing, but yeah, I didn't feel like Hazard Checking was too useful in this matchup, seeing how he has 3 rapid spinners. All of them could possibly be coming in this battle, so um, I didn't feel like Hazard Checking was the correct option for me. But yeah, pretty cool with this. Enough speed to outspeed max speed, top it Bulu. And we have the Poison Jab to obviously just destroy it. With the Sheer Force, we're going to be able to get a boosted Poison Jab. And yeah, that's it. Superpower to a physically defensive Chansey is not into a KO because I'm going to be able to lower my attack. I believe it's like 58% min or max. I forget that, but yeah, that's that. Okay. And then next superpower I hit Chansey. If it's at like 70%, I might be able to 2 KO it. But if it's at full health and it switches in, it's just gonna be able to live another one and soft boiled up. So yeah, but it's okay. Next mod I have here is the Keviaberry Klingles Theolomatis. I wanted a secondary check backup thing to Mega Gyarados and Komodo. Those two are, in my opinion, the biggest threats to my team. I had Scarfed Trick Hoopa, but I figured out that we have enough answers for Chansey. I don't need a Trick and a Choice Scarf. I think we're good. So that's that. Keviaberry is gonna help me to take a Poison Jab from me. Tapu Bulu is just gonna be able to Wood Hammer, but Komodo is the main thing that's gonna want to definitely Poison Jab me. So I do have the Keviaberry there. We have Magic Coat to bounce back hazards or status or stuff like that. So I just felt like overall, I'm not going to stand against Tapu Bulu. Toxic isn't really useful for that. There's not too many things. Just mainly this thing's for the Gyarados and the Komodo to Moonblast them and do a lot of damage. Yeah, so I could lead with this thing, and if he leads with Frost Last, I can Magic Coat spam to get spikes on his end. So that could be cool. But yeah, I might change Magic Coat to Toxic though, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, last but not least, of course, is Leviathan. Now, Leviathan is AV in this set. I feel like I needed something to take on special hits. Even though Frost Dust is super effective against us, I'm fine with that. I can still take Ice Beams. I can Flamethrower it. I can Earthquake the Heatran. This is my Heatran switch in every single time. It says Toxic, but I have Dragon Tail just in case, that just in case we have some run-ins with things. And then finally have Sludge Wave there because I have Sap Sipper on this set because Gooey just didn't seem like, I felt like Sap Sipper was more important so that I can switch into that Tapu Bulu even though I have a negative defense nature. If he goes Roar Hammer, I get the plus attack. If he wants to stay in, I can Sludge Wave. If he wants to switch into Heatran, I can EQ with +1 attack. That's definitely taking it out. Or if he has Air Balloon, I can Dragon Tail him out. So, seems like the best option. But, yeah. That's going to be that. That's the team. I feel like I have a really good matchup in this battle. I just hope I don't mess it up. I really want to get off to a positive start on the season. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.